From Woodstock to Coachella, we're counting down the most iconic music festivals in history. The first iconic music festival was Woodstock, held on a dairy farm in New York in 1969. Woodstock drew over 400,000 attendees and featured legendary acts like Jimi Hendrix and The Who. The Isle of Wight Festival in 1970 became a cultural phenomenon with 600,000 attendees and Jimi Hendrix's final performance. Coachella, launched in 1999, transformed into a global brand with a $114 million annual economic impact. Glastonbury Festival, started in 1970, grew from 1,500 attendees to a 200,000-strong music extravaganza. These iconic festivals paved the way for modern events, shaping music history and culture forever. Witness how athletes like LeBron James and Serena Williams use positive self-talk and visualization to create a self-fulfilling prophecy of success, leading to their impressive careers and championships. Elite athletes like LeBron James and Serena Williams use positive self-talk to boost confidence and performance. Visualization techniques help athletes mentally rehearse and perfect their skills, reducing anxiety and errors. Research shows that 90% of Olympic athletes use visualization to prepare for competition, leading to improved results. LeBron James credits his visualization practice for helping him overcome self-doubt and achieve NBA championships. Serena Williams uses affirmations to overcome fear and stay focused, leading to a record 23 Grand Slam titles. Learn Pierre de Fermat's fascinating theorem that helps determine if a number is prime or composite, and see how it's used in cryptography to secure online transactions. Pierre de Fermat discovered his little theorem in the 17th century, a fundamental concept in number theory. Fermat's little theorem states that if p is prime, then p is equivalent to a mod p for any integer a. The theorem helps determine if a number is prime or composite by testing a simple mathematical condition. A key application of Fermat's little theorem is in cryptography, securing online transactions and communication. The theorem is used in algorithms like RSA, which relies on large prime numbers for secure encryption. Fermat's little theorem remains a crucial tool in modern cryptography and number theory research today. Want to remember your dreams like champion dream recorder, dream Guy Daniel Radcliffe? Only 2 to 3% of the population can naturally recall their dreams with high accuracy. Writing down your dreams as soon as you wake up increases recall by up to 50%. The brain's neurotransmitter, norepinephrine, is responsible for suppressing dream memories during wakefulness. Practicing mindfulness and meditation can increase dream recall by enhancing self-awareness. Dream journals can help you identify recurring themes and symbols in your dreams. Research suggests that dream recall can improve problem-solving skills and creativity. Watch how Rafael Nadal battled through ankle injuries during the 2018 ATP Finals, including his thrilling match against Stefanos Tsitsipas. Rafael Nadal's ankle injury plagued him throughout the 2018 ATP Finals. Nadal suffered a right ankle sprain during his quarterfinal match against David Goffin. Despite the injury, Nadal won the match against Goffin in 3 sets. In the semifinals, Nadal faced Stefanos Tsitsipas, who was 20 years old at the time. Nadal's ankle injury worsened during the match, forcing him to take a medical timeout. Despite the agony, Nadal pushed through, eventually losing to Tsitsipas in 3 sets. Visit Varosha, a city on the island of Cyprus that was once a thriving resort town but has been frozen in time since the 1974 Turkish invasion, and see the abandoned buildings and hotels that remain. Varosha, on Cyprus's southeastern coast, was once a popular resort town for European tourists. The city was abandoned in 1974 after Turkey's military invasion of Cyprus led to mass displacement. Over 15,000 residents and tourists fled Varosha, leaving behind homes, businesses, and hotels intact. The city has remained frozen in time for decades, with buildings still furnished and stocked. Varosha's abandoned state has made it a ghost town and a fascinating tourist attraction today. The city remains under Turkish military control, with partial access granted to visitors since 2020. Explore the concept of vertical farming with companies like Sky One Farms, which uses AI and hydroponics to grow crops in urban areas, reducing transportation costs and increasing food security. and learn how this innovation could change the way we grow and consume food in cities. Vertical farming is revolutionizing urban agriculture with innovative methods like hydroponics and AI-powered crop management. Companies like Sky One Farms are leading the way in vertical farming, growing crops in urban areas. By growing crops locally, vertical farming reduces transportation costs and carbon emissions significantly. Vertical farms use hydroponics, a method that grows plants in nutrient-rich solutions rather than soil. We celebrate Tim Duncan's consistent excellence, including his 2 NBA MVP awards and 5 NBA championships with the San Antonio Spurs. Tim Duncan's consistent excellence earned him 15 All-NBA team selections throughout his career. In 2002, Duncan won his first NBA MVP award, averaging 20.6 points and 12.7 rebounds per game. Duncan's second NBA MVP award came in 2003 after leading the Spurs to a 60-win season. Throughout his career, Duncan played in 1,392 out of a possible 1,434 regular season games, an incredible 97% attendance rate. Duncan's 5 NBA championships were won in 1999, 2003, 2005, 2007, and 2014, all with the San Antonio Spurs. Tim Duncan retired with 26,000. Delve into the abandoned city of Pripyat, near the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, where a devastating nuclear disaster in 1986 left behind a haunting and radioactive wasteland. Pripyat was founded in 1970 as a model Soviet city to house Chernobyl nuclear power plant workers and their families. The city had a population of nearly 50,000 people before the devastating nuclear disaster on the 26th of April, 1986. The evacuation of Pripyat was completed in just 36 hours, with residents leaving behind most of their belongings and memories. Today, Pripyat remains abandoned, with its crumbling infrastructure and overgrown streets a haunting reminder of the disaster. The city's amusement park, with its rusting Ferris wheel, is a poignant symbol of the lives interrupted by the catastrophe. Explore how triage was used during World War I, specifically by doctors like Jonathan Letterman, who developed a system to prioritize wounded soldiers. During World War I, medical teams faced overwhelming numbers of wounded soldiers, sparking the need for triage. Dr. Jonathan Letterman developed the first formal triage system, prioritizing patients based on severity of injury. Letterman's system categorized patients into 3 groups: immediate attention, delayed attention, and hopeless cases. This pioneering approach reduced mortality rates by 50% and became a model for modern triage systems. Triage was crucial in World War I, as medical supplies were scarce and transportation was limited. The lessons learned from Letterman's triage system continue to influence emergency medical response